Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. Here today with Sir Nygel, House of the Wave Files from the Dark Gray Triad. Always looking left because I'm not right. So not right in the head at all. But we have a special guest today. In addition, we're going to have some fun. But I'll let my co-star take the lead from me.
I am absolutely the fucking co-star. My name is Jay Delnegro, and you are listening to the Don't Judge Me podcast. And I am your co-host, the actual factual, the sometimes reclusive, the man who might get a little mixy from time to time. It is your podcast hombre. Yes, I am the motivational speaker that can breathe a little life back into even your settled down wife. Now, we're going to judge, we're going to roast, and of course, you're going to judge us for judging you, and we don't care because that's the nature of the business. But if you want to be a part of this business, you can do this. You can reach out to us by email at don'tjudgepod@gmail.com or leave us a voicemail at 202-642-9398. Again, that's 202-642-9398. And as Sir Nygel alluded to, we have a guest. This is the unofficial third chair on this show. He has been here more than anyone else. He is a podcaster, a teacher, a coach, a parent, a real nigga. Everyone. Tone Flow is with us, everybody. Tone Flow is here. Welcome, Tone Flow, everybody.
That was awesome, honestly. I couldn't have said it better myself. You forgot our ass whooper. I'm an ass whooper.
He's an ass whooper.
Grown kids and little kids, too. Everybody get their ass whooped.
Skibbity taps can get that ass whipped, too. That's what I like to hear. So, we started the show, and we just try to play catch-up. So, we're going to start with you, Tone Flow.
Okay.
What's been going on, sir? What do you want to fill us in?
Oh, man. So I will say, he did say on my podcast, so people could listen to my podcast. I think it's funny. I haven't put anything out in a while. I feel like I should. There's so many stories that I haven't told. But outside of that, listen, like he said, I'm a coach. So I took the fall off. I didn't do any coaching at all. No football. Kids playing all different sports. But this winter, I've been doing basketball. I got 3 teams. So a lot of basketball, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I haven't missed the Commanders game yet, though. So that was good. Just getting older, trying to hook up some waves, maybe, possibly. I tried to grow the hair out. That wasn't it. I got bad eczema, so that didn't work out. So work on the waves. Maybe I'll just do like a curly fro. When you get this age, you try to start doing different stuff. I can't grow a beard like you guys, but, I get a nice goatee, though.
You know what that's called, right?
What's that?
A midlife crisis.
Oh, I can't afford a Lambo, so I look at a lot of shit on cars.com. I'm saving that. I'm gonna look at that. But
waves, nigga. 360 this shit.
I've never had waves in my life. I used to have braids, so I was a braids nigga. So it was always braids or waves, and the niggas with waves usually had that fucking crunchy shit. But I'm a probably, I don't know the numbers. I'm a 1, 2, C, 3 hair or something.
There's gotta be a video.
I've playing videos and learning how to get waves.
Yeah,
niggas need to know.
Yeah, I had cousins that had waves and I was nervous, but I'm good now. But outside of that, man, just enjoying life and trying to stay above water for sure.
Keeping your head. Who would have ever thought that the Good Times theme song is so perfect for what's going on right here, right now?
Yeah.
So Nygel, what's been going on with you, sir? Please fill us in.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. It's been 2 weeks, I feel, or 3 weeks. What's happened? I feel like nothing's really been going on. I've been in my isolated hole, no meat logs. Looking at trying to get, I guess, the hairstyle. I've been thinking about doing a mohawk, so maybe I'm doing a midlife.
Did you have a mohawk before?
Well, I've had a couple mohawks. I've had a cornrow mohawk where I actually got all the cornrows to go straight up, and then had the hair, that's the hang time, which was too much gel. I think I used the whole fucking jar. Because my hair would not stay. So it started leaning. I had to comb over a mohawk at one point. I had another mohawk when I was younger, but I didn't go to a black barber. It was a mom rendition mohawk, which was not good.
Like a merge leg. Look at that shit.
No, that was garbage. And also Nygel doesn't, and this is me talking in third person, doesn't do hair upkeep. So I get it. Right. I'm gonna look fresh that day. Right. Don't catch me the next day. Because Nygel doesn't have products. He doesn't have combs, brushes, or a myriad of different other things, right? I might have one jump. And that doesn't do the job.
And he's in a drawer where you can't find it.
No. Right now, if you be like, yo, find me a brush, I'd be like, good luck. We can find it together. Because I don't know where this is. I can maybe get you a grill brush.
I was going to say you'll find a different type of brush.
I can get you a different jump. Maybe a paintbrush. Maybe.
It's work.
Yeah, but not no hair joint. Nygel don't comb nothing, okay? I'm going to say that right now.
I woke up like this.
Yo. Well, I'll be going to meetings sometimes like crazy. Okay.
I dare you say something too.
Yeah.
HR?
You know, 'cause I'm working hard. Okay. I'm not concerned about my looks. I'm concerned about this job. Okay. Let's get it. Yeah, outside that, I don't think nothing else is.
What any updates from CP Runnings? Are you familiar with CP Runnings?
Yeah, I heard about it. I did listen. Listen, I listened to the podcast. For all you guys that don't know, I listen to the podcast. The only problem is I feel like he said, I'm a third chair. So anytime I try to like do like a call or something, I feel like it's just too obvious that it's me. So I don't do that often. But I should do it more. But yes, I am familiar with CP Running.
I've been storyboarding. I've been trying to figure out how to make the first chapter.
Dog, nice. I just want you to know straight up, from the bottom of my heart, like I'm really excited about this for you. And I think you really, really, really should get to it, man.
Well, it's funny too because I actually had a dream that CP Runnings. I actually because I've always been a fan of anime, and I was like, well, I could also do anime, so it could just be CP Runnings everywhere.
Yeah,
and CP Running could be running the game. You know, that's what it is. So I am trying to look at how to do it. I might just start playing around and come out with a quick 100-page book.
Yeah,
and then sell it on Amazon, and then see what happens. Maybe get a publisher to back us. It'd probably be some ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. I don't know any publishing. All I know is Penguin, but I know they ain't.
We can find somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
Dog, it's out there. It's out there for the taking. I am certain that what you come up with will make a difference for you. Period.
Yeah. So I have been storyboarding it, trying to figure out, how to lay it out. But yeah, I've definitely been thinking about it and trying to make sure I can execute it. So hopefully, I would say by summer I should have maybe at least half of it. That's the goal.
Well, I guess it's my turn to kind of fill people in. Single J, because that's me, the single guy out here who's looking for love.
Oh, I didn't want
to. Go back. His hoes keep trying to come in here. But he's single.
Yeah, I'm single, and I have had to remove new contacts so frequently that it's just like I don't get it.
That's when I save them, I guess.
Yeah, I save them because like sometimes names can get familiar. Right. Like it can be similar or whatever. I just need to know. Right. I need to know who I'm talking to, and here today, gone tomorrow.
Not answer next time.
Yeah, like it's an interesting time, and I will only say this in the most sexist way possible. Women are boring.
I believe that.
Women are boring, bro. Like I like to sit around, have a drink of wine, read a book. What the fuck they got to do with me? Like I don't drink.
Try to hoop or something?
Like,
yo, bro.
Fill us some shots.
I can't read. You want to start a book club? Like, what can we do that's interesting? And, I just
travel.
Just say you don't like me. So that's the thing.
I don't say, yeah.
Let me tell you about my opinions of travel. Okay. So, my opinions on eyebrows. I also have opinions on divorce. I haven't shared those yet. Okay. But travel. So most dating profiles are the same. I guess it's the same on men, but for women, it's rinse and repeat. You see the same things over and over again. A lot of women like to play golf, and they show you that now.
Okay.
But on their profile, oftentimes they say, I am looking for a travel partner. I'm going to ask you, men, single Nygel, married Anthony, how often do you think about traveling? Do you think about traveling for you?
I mean, because I work, I think about it a lot. Because work is like fucked up. So in general, I'm like, I deserve a vacation for this week.
Yeah.
Now, are you saying like where am I going to go? I don't really like put two and two together that often. But like where am I actually going to go and then follow.
So is it really travel or time off?
It's probably time off. For sure.
Okay. So Nygel, how often do you think about traveling?
I like to travel to Costco on a regular basis.
Okay.
But as far as like a trip, nah. Like even my brother today was talking about, he's like, where the hoes at? And I was like, I think Colombia, Brazil. I was like, he's like, all right, let's make a trip.
Medellin.
Yeah, I was like, all right, because he was like, yo, you ever been to DR? I was like, yeah, I've been to DR once or twice actually. And so he was like, yo, the hoes there. I was like, well, I guess if you leave the resorts, but I was like, they be asking for some money.
What do you mean?
But he wanted like brothel. Like, he wanted hoes. He wanted like hoes. Like understand this is like
spending him. Pimp C would be upset.
So he was like, I want some hoes. I want, he was going on a tangent. I love my brother. He was like, yeah, I want to record some shit. I want like he was like, I want some wild shit. And I was like,
hey,
yeah, I was like, Brazil, bro. I was like, as anybody who's married, they could go to Brazil, and they're gonna be like, no. And so I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I was like, that's where you need to go. And so he was talking about it, and I was in my mind, I'm like, I'll go with you, but I ain't planning nothing. Like you got to put this in work. Cause I don't think about travel. Like,
all right. So you said time off. but it could be travel. Fair. You're saying you don't think about travel. Me, I'm saying I don't think about traveling either. So when women project, I travel, looking for a travel partner, I want to travel more. Whose attention are you trying to get? Other women? Because like that's not the appeal for a sponsor. Dude. Right. That's not the appeal for a dude. Right. Like that's not how I'm just gonna like, ooh, she like going places. Because niggas don't want to go places. Right. They want to go with you. Right. The idea isn't to go places. The idea is to go with you.
Right. Well, the thing is also too, like you go traveling with a female in most cases, you're essentially signing up for a part-time job because you're gonna be taking photos of her to be used on these dating websites.
I mean, that's the game. Like whatever.
Yeah, but I mean,
like you said, you ain't taking the whole picture for the next niggas. What you saying? Like I ain't gonna take no good pictures.
Anytime I see like a dating joint with like a girl at a restaurant, I'm like, who on the other end?
No. They go with each other. They do. I've seen Galentines will remind you that they go with each other. Galentines. Like they will get fancied up and go to dinner with each other. That is a regular thing. Because they look at dates is the time spent. Listen, so it's not always a dude. Because like
women can do stuff without niggas and have a good time. Niggas really can't.
Only thing niggas can do without women is hoop. Hoop. Play video games.
Playing video games, right. I don't want to gamble because that's a waste of money. Then I want to fight and shit. Gambling, so, bro. And drinking too. Also, my one might want to fight. So that's why I gotta stay away from certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I agree. Talking about what you said, like what would be exciting? I'm trying to think. Like, what could a woman find fun to do? Like you said, they're boring. I get that. What is it that they can do that would be fun outside of the obvious shit? And it's hard to come up because I'm sports oriented. I don't know about people that aren't. I'm very sports oriented. So like, let's go hoop. Let's go watch some niggas hoop. They grown, but they making millions of dollars. Not just like no regular niggas. Right. But I do like to go see the high schoolers play when they really good ones. Like I go to the Masters sometimes and see the dudes that's hooping in number ones in the country. Like I like to see that. And that's kind of like I like food and stuff, and then that's all just food. It's just eating. I don't really know if there's a middle ground that doesn't involve sports or travel that you can be like, it's fun. I mean, outside of like, if y'all do genuinely have the same interests.
Yeah, it's all like compromise and
something,
sacrifice.
Music, something. You go see some live music.
Compromise and sacrifice, but after a month, right, the things that they were compromising for might go away.
Oh, I mean,
the sacrifice is gone. That's on both sides. Like, it's just like, you gonna do what the fuck I want? Yes or no? I'm gonna get another bitch to do it. You know what I'm saying? And the reverse. But Single J has been singly exploring and finding out that it's easy to get them. They might not be the ones I want to get.
Does that get tiring though? Do you because I was gonna say do you sometimes just come on and be like, you know what? Because I feel like women do this, and I'm not even trying to judge our women, but I feel like older women can do this. And like I'm prepared to be like 70 and just hanging out with my shorties.
I can't do that. Okay. I can't do that. Okay. I can't prepare myself to be alone. That is, I am preparing the others because I want to be with somebody. So like I can't just be. I'm not resolute in like solitude. Okay. That's not it for me.
Okay. I am. Okay. I'll tell you right now. Unless the bitch show up by accident,
they might throw the bitch to the door.
You're not gonna say I don't walk the steps. I don't walk the beehole. So I'd open the door and she'd be like, "Hey, I'm Mrs. Taylor." I'd be like, "That's weird. Do you know my last name?" But cool. Let's do it. Yeah, where'd you come from? Oh, it's called Bride Go. I don't know, whatever.
It's called Joanne Fabrics.
Joanne Fabrics.
Joy, oppression, and no niggas is where Nygel finds his woman.
Listen, 90 Day Fiance is a thing. You can just go rent a youngin' for real. Like,
look, I'll find it.
Go over there and then you said you like the long distance Jones. You said just find one in the country you're willing to visit maybe twice a year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you be like, what's up? I'm gonna see you twice a year.
That's why I was like, when Zach said it, I was like, I'll be down. Cause I'm gonna find me a jump.
You mind when I get here?
Hey, look. Cause I'm even telling her, I was like, yo, the conversion rate's awesome. Yeah, $10. I'll be like, yo, it's $10. She'd be like, damn, I got a baller. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Until she sets you up. Oh, gone.
Oh, I know. That's what I was telling my brother too. I was like, dog, he's like, yeah, there's some bad areas. I was like, there's bad areas everywhere. But I was like, imagine this, bro. I was like, imagine this. You walk around with an Apple Watch. That's like $1,000, right? I was like, in some countries, that's the equivalent to a year's income, right?
True,
like, at least a month's salary type joint, right?
Something crazy.
So you walking around with a month's salary on your wrist? Yeah, you gonna get got. I was like, you better go to a dollar store and get a fit. Right. You can't be flossing stuff. Name brand stuff. You better get an off-brand expensive job if you want to do it. Can't be walking around with, remember back in the day with the earbuds, like with the
the white. Everybody knew.
Everybody knew. Like you got an iPhone on you, and that's at least a grip.
Yep.
You gonna get got.
Yep.
It is what it is. So, what should we talk about? It's 3 niggas in a room. Like, what should niggas talk about?
When niggas is in a room, and I'm not a nigga expert per se, because I'm an OG, but I'm an unk, not an OG. I'm more of an unk, because I'm getting up there in age. But when niggas are in the room, there's a couple of things that they do talk about. Okay. Shit that they done did before, and how y'all niggas wasn't like them when they did it. Because I grew up with some old head niggas, and at the time when I saw them, they ain't had shit, but they told me about the shit they did have. Every car they had. Shit, I can tell you about some cars I had. I was running up the street with them motherfuckers. Niggas would race me. I was winning. But I mean, listen, I feel like just to really like let it go. Dudes, we emotionally are allowed to feel shit. I feel like, you know, we should be allowed to feel shit. We're allowed to, you know, say what we feel and cry and, you know, all the emotions. Because we still want to fight niggas, you know what I'm saying, overall. Don't let that part go away. But I feel like, you know, sometimes we don't get a chance to get together. And I think, like you said, not to like they need to be alone to do it. You don't have to be like sitting like I'm not gonna have a partner, but niggas need to be able to hang out, chill. Like if y'all niggas ain't doing it, find me. I help y'all do it. I don't want no girl ever stop y'all from doing it. I don't think that's really like a thing in theory, but like there is like that whole men versus women. I feel like that's some of the shit that's come up a lot now recently with all the political shit because it shouldn't be a man versus women thing.
It should be us versus these crackers.
I agree. Specifically the white man. Like, listen, brother, the white man will get you, okay? And so with the white man, then you can't trust the white woman sometimes. Because you're like, you with this nigga?
That's why we are in this predicament because of the white woman.
The white woman can do some crazy shit.
See.
So, I mean, listen, that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. See, low-key, I'd be like, I'm a substitute teacher. Where I live is like a bunch of white people. So I'm already coaching the kids, so I'm gonna let them know there's some niggas around here. But the ones that's like, I can choke you up, but I can also sit you down and let you know how it is. You know, look at this book and read it. You know, I want to know there's 2 sides to niggas. It's not just one side. So, listen, there's some kids that's probably straight up scared of me. They're like 5 and 6. So, you know, I got some intensity, got some bass in my voice. But I want to do like substitute teaching. I'm like, I take some days off work. We got unlimited PTO, fuck it. Take some days off work, just go be a substitute. What's on the curriculum? I don't give a fuck. Everybody sit down, I'm about to teach y'all a lesson.
Listen.
Got a lesson for y'all.
Listen, little nigga.
And every time they know when I come, that's the lesson I'm bringing every time.
Listen, little
and they gonna fucking know. Yeah, exactly. All of them.
That's what we gonna do. But I like where you were going with men should have the option and opportunity to just explore all facets of their emotional spectrum. We shouldn't just have to just be like tough ass niggas. Sometimes it's sad. Sometimes you're middling. You're in the middle. Sometimes you're uncertain. But it ain't always just about like dominance, taking people down, being on top of, toppling, getting over. Right. Sometimes it's just like, nigga, I saw a movie and it made me feel a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever felt a way about something you watched before, sir?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Horse Girls, I forgot.
You know, it's funny you say that because that's exactly what I was thinking. I mean, that shit was motivational, yo. Like, that shit was motivational. I rewatched the scene. Like, it was like 3 scenes. And I was like, yo, I got to rewatch this joint, yo. Because it was the motivation. There's some parts in anime. I'm gonna go into this. Okay. There's some parts in anime where it's like, look, this person overcame adversity and they showed up, and that shit beat clutch. So the anime girl, I mean the horse girl, it was like, no, I'm injured. This is gonna be my last race. I want to place number 1, and like literally, all you hear her say is, "I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win." And then they have, of course, the anime segment where it's like she realizes she's in the lead and she's like, I just got to hold it. And then there's another one where the girl's like, she promised her best friend that she was going to win the race so they could compete and be friends forever and shit. She's like, my lungs are burning. I need to make it. She's like, my legs are moving. She was like, my legs are moving. That's all that matters. I'm winning this for my friend, right? And the friend sees it. She's getting all teary-eyed like, yo, this bitch is doing it, right? And she's like, I'm going to do it. And after she crossed the finish line, she's like, I did it, right? And it's like, damn, that's tight. And there's another one. It's like, no, it's just like moments like that. And then there's like the blue lock where it's like the soccer drink. It's like, yo, like he scored the last goal, won. It was like, no, these motherfuckers be going. They be working. Then there's also some demonic joints where like One Piece where Luffy just went Gear 5 and whooped somebody's ass, right? And I was like, yo, he going demon on this motherfucker. Yo, if you give me amped. But then, like, you tell people you anime joint, you're a weeb.
I know. Listen, I have the same version of that. My version of that is that motherfucking ESPN segment where like the autistic kid, he don't never get to play, but then he get in the game, the last game of the season, and he goes 7 for 7 from 3. He's just knocking every shot down. He knock a shot down, everybody's happy. Like, oh, we happy. He knock another shot down. He's like, damn, he just can kind of play. He shoot another one. He knocked that one down, and he don't ever show emotion. He just be like, he go back on defense. He wait for that ball to come right back, and every time he's just knocking that shit in. That's my version of that.
My version of that is I have none. I have no soul. I'm trying to think.
Just been watching TV like, fuck this man.
I'd have to say when I gave the little girl the game card at because like I saw here's how the moment played out. Here's how the moment played out. I went to Dave & Buster's.
Nice.
Spent a bunch of money, got all the tickets and whatever. Had a decent time, had a good time out.
Yeah.
And went to go, collect my prize, right? I got 1,000 tickets or whatever I got. I'm gonna get something. You get back there and be like, nigga, I can't even get a keychain. I can get a Minecraft plushie, but I can't get a keychain.
Dave & Buster's will humble you. You play the whole night and you thinking like, yo, I'm about to come out here with a PS5. And then you get one of those dragon trap finger trap drums. That's all you got.
A little hand and clap.
So I'm walking around, me and the person back there walking around looking at stuff, just making fun, making light of things. And we get to the end, it was just like, I ain't gonna get nothing.
Nah.
So turned around, she was like, give it to the little girl. Mind you, it's 12:30.
AM? Show it.
It's a mom and her like 4-year-old daughter. 12:30.
Girls will be girls.
Just
that's still wild.
Living it up, right?
Remember back in the day, like at 10,
they wouldn't let y'all in. Like, they were like, yeah, if you was under 21, you had to get up out of
We used to have to find randos and be like, hey, can you with us?
Yeah.
And then we
I mean, she was in there with her mom, but at the same time, the mom was an adult, clearly. But
but still, like, I feel like, I
4-year-olds
just remember back in the day, he used to kick people out. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So I just turn around and I look at the mom, and I was just like, hey, I'm not going to use this card. Would you like it? It's got 1,000 points on it or whatever. And the little girl, all 2 foot, whatever, of her is just like looking, and her eyes get big, and she reaches up, and it was just like Santa Claus is real.
Yeah.
And like I'm smiling because I can see the little girl, and it's just it touched my heart because she's just like, I can do whatever I want, not knowing she can't even get a keychain with it. You know what I'm saying?
That keychain will be.
She might get a couple of those Tootsie Fruit.
Yeah, she probably get candies on it. But that touched my heart, and I felt like a good person. I did question why mama had that 30-year-old out after midnight.
See, that's how you know you're a real nigga. Real nigga cared about the kid. He wanted to get the kid the thing, wanted to see your eyes light up, but also was like, why are you out here?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? And
I've got to say, like, they got a VR experience, right? It's like a Godzilla game. You just put the headset on and it's like a roller coaster.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's small, like, best VR experience I've taken part of in my life. It's only like 6 tickets. If you go, do that shit.
Okay.
It is just make sure you got some wipes to clean it off.
That's my concern. I was like, how'd the mask smell at that point? I mean, I feel like
we had some hand sanitizer and some napkins. We did what we had to do, but that's phenomenal. And I know I mentioned weeks ago, probably not on the show. There's a spot called Velocity in Owens Mills.
Okay.
Take your family.
Okay.
It's a VR experience. You're in this pit. You have a controller, which is really a gun, and you can just shoot. Like the pit's as big as Nigel's house without any walls. So you get what I'm saying? Like you have this space to work.
Walking around. Everything's still just
everything's in here. Like it's got this perspective thing where you're going down ramps, you're going up ramps.
Oh, so you got to walk it.
You're walking on the side of buildings, and like the game master is like, don't look down. But you're just on a flat surface. It messes with you so much.
It messes with you. She's like, I don't really know.
Like zombies are reaching out to you. It messes with you. They can't touch you. You can't feel anything.
Right.
But it's a good experience.
That's crazy.
So I would. Yeah, it's over there in Owens Mills where the metro station is. It's called,
yeah.
Over in that strip with the library.
Everything's over there.
Yeah,
everything's over there. So I'm trying to go to that African spot over there. Got a little restaurant over there.
Check that. It might cost you a pretty penny.
Okay.
But it's called
Velocity or something like that. It's definitely.
Only like 3 of them can do it anyway. The youngest couldn't do it.
Yeah, the youngest probably could do it. So
nice.
That's a good time. So that's all that touched my heart. But as a man,
so you do have a heart. I heard that in there. It's like boom, boom. Like you like the Grinch just then. Like He just grew 3 times.
The Grinch was just annoyed. You niggas kept making noise. He just wanted some peace and quiet. Yo.
He did.
He didn't hate people. He just wanted to be like, yo.
What's the hubbub about?
Damn,
come on, man. A perspective where it's like, you know, as you get older, you totally relate to the Grinch.
Yo,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, nah. Y'all
doing too much.
Yeah, y'all wilding.
Doing too much.
Y'all too happy over there.
Yeah.
Let me be.
Why is everybody in a kerfuffle?
That's the thing. That's the thing. But yeah, I do have a heart. And I'm waiting to open it for the right lady.
Okay.
So if you're out there
and
you're listening, come to daddy.
That's gonna bring them in. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what
they on their way. They on their way.
They can't wait. All 6 of them.
Who had to know? Who had to know?
Dontrell.
Boy, no, you don't knock on doors.
That's the package hitting the door.
I don't know why my house. I think it's just like, yo, fuck that nigga. His package.
Who this nigga think he is with 4 steps? Like,
no, I swear, bro. Like, they do not walk up them steps. They just launch.
I was looking for the rest of them. I was like, is there more? Because like, this ain't crazy. You already walked up the hill. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's the yard. Maybe they're like, yo, I already had to walk through this yard. So fuck him and his package.
I seen a young lady, and she's familiar with Nygel, and she said,
don't look bad.
How familiar?
Nah.
She said, I watch his videos all the time when people throwing packages up.
It's diabolical because this shit is so funny. Because every time I get a package, I'm always like, let me look at the video. Listen to the video like a fucking
replay. Let's see the replay on this one.
And if it's comical, I'm like, bet. But every once in a while, they will have somebody who like walks it up.
Nice.
I'm like, I should post the good too.
Nice.
But I'm like, I'm not gonna get likes or views, so I don't. It's all for the gram. You know,
right.
That's why I do anything.
All for the likes.
It's only bad, guys. It's never been good.
I get less than 10 likes. I delete it.
Start over.
Yo.
Y'all don't run.
Wrong time. I posted it too early.
Thought y'all supported me. Fuck all y'all.
I know.
200 of y'all niggas in here.
Yo, that's the thing. I be looking at like my followers. I'm like, yo, this is like 8.
Yeah.
Why I only get 30 likes?
Right.
Where the fuck the rest of y'all?
Right. Where the fuck y'all?
I know I'm funny.
Fuck with me if you want to.
Like, y'all not giving me no credit. I don't like that.
So, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Oftentimes we put out requests for feedback from the audience.
Okay.
Sometimes it's voicemail, sometimes it's email.
Right.
We actually got feedback for you.
Oh shit. That
crazy. Happened.
How? How the fuck did that happen?
We know people. People know us.
That's true.
And
y'all know some motherfuckers.
They want to ask you the following questions.
You nervous and shit.
They don't want the answers. We're gonna see.
I think they want the answers.
They want the answers.
They want the answers.
Okay.
They want to know.
Okay.
How did you snag such an amazing wife?
Anybody that knows me is like, come on, right here. Look at this.
Right here.
Okay. I didn't always look like this, just so y'all know. Like, I mean, I used to drag him and bag him, you know what I'm saying? But